So therefore it makes you feel good about yourself, and so you can feel good about living in your own hell. I'd like to take a moment to thank Embrace Pangea for sponsoring this video. Embrace Pangea Rona Kit Ultimate Immune Booster Pack is vital at this time, considering we're still dealing with COVID-19. It's packed full of certain herbs, fruits, and roots from the natural plant itself, all natural, eco-friendly, and vegan. If you're interested in knowing more about this product, the link is in the description box. Don't forget to subscribe and give me a thumbs up. Now let's continue with the video. Hi guys, thanks for joining me with another episode of Still Growing. If you're new here, welcome. And if you are a subscriber, welcome back. Okay, so today I wanted to do something a little bit different. I wanted to have a conversation because there's something that I've been noticing that's going on online, and basically, what do you guys all feel about this? Because as you guys know, if you watch my other videos, you know that I'm a huge fan of the Bag family and of Blaxit and Wada, all of those guys. I'm a huge fan of positivity, and I'm a great fan of people who try to help our people, you know? And so what I've been noticing is that I'm seeing a lot of negativity over the last year, and I've seen it moving into this year also. A lot of negativity. And it's, first of all, I know that, you know, a lot of us are working on a very low frequency. And so we benefit from negativity. We are attracted to negativity, and we are always trying to put other people down so that we can feel better about ourselves. And so I'm quite aware of that. But besides that, I know that for Black people who want to venture out and want to build something for themselves and want to move out of a situation in the diaspora, whether you're talking about the US, Canada, or Europe, they want to leave the life that's there that's not benefiting them, that, you know, moving out of more what I would consider mental slavery, and to somewhere else that they can breathe, that they can build a future for themselves. I understand that there are people that don't want that to happen, right? And I see that. I see people online who are pretending they are somebody else, who have pictures of Black people on their YouTube channel, who they themselves, I don't believe are Black. And I see people who are indeed Black, who are also part of that whole group of negativity. And I don't really, well, I guess you can label them the haters, and I don't want to generalize and say that anybody who disagree with somebody else is a hater. But when you go out of your way to create negative storyline about people just to destroy them, what do you call them? So as I said, I wanted to have a conversation, not one way, but I wanted to get a feedback from you viewers to let me know, what do you think is going on? I know that we are, a lot of us that are in the diaspora may not be able to travel right now. And then there's those who may not be able to travel at all, who may not want to see other people prosper because they can't travel. But why go out of your way to destroy other people? If you're not a hater, why? You know, I find that whether you're talking about the Bag family or even Blaxit, it's Juliet at Blaxit, those people have done so much to just, if nothing else, just to say that the opportunity is there. Because they're not the first people who've picked up and, you know, left their life in the diaspora and who've moved to Africa. They're not. But they are part of a new group that have actually said, you know what, I have done it, and a lot of them have done it from nothing and are prospering and are able to say to people, this is what it's like. This is what it's like when I drive down the road. This is what it's like when I go into a restaurant. This is what it's like when it's in the raining season. All of these things that other people really weren't talking that much about, the nitty gritty of life in Africa. And I know why people would be upset about that. I know why people would not want other people to know that information, because then you have a whole flux of people moving out of the diaspora. And when people move out of the diaspora, then what? But when you look at it, really, we're like, if you look at the States, what is it? 13% of the population is Black. So why can't you just let them go in peace? Like, I know that it's a bigger issue than that, because when they go, so goes the money, so goes the entertainment, so goes the new ideas, the innovation, all this. I know that. But at the same time, when is there going to be a time, when is there ever going to be a time that they just back off and let people live their life? Us as a people have been through a lot, and you know, for some people, it's best when you vibrate on that frequency. When you are negative and destructive to other people, it makes you feel better. It makes you feel that at least, well, there, I can show that that person have been to jail. I can show that, well, that person is probably robbing somebody else. And so therefore it makes you feel good about yourself. And so you can feel good about living in your own hell. And I don't want to say, why can't we get along? Because because people are going to do what they're going to do, regardless of what you say. What I want to figure out is, how do we deal with this? How do we, if not stop it, you know, how do we deal with the people who are making negative videos about other people just for the sake of putting negativity out there, or just for the sake of for their own channel to grow? That's what I want to talk about. And I welcome everyone. I welcome anyone and everyone who watched this video to get into the conversation. Let's talk about this. How do we stop this? Because you know what's happening here is that the people who know why they're going to Africa, this doesn't do anything for them. They're fine. They're still going to go. They're still going to live their life. It's the people who are perhaps young, who do not know their history that well, who may not understand the whole concept of controlling people. Those are the ones that I fear for. Those are the people who, you know, I fear that all this negativity is affecting them and affecting their future. So you know who those negative Nellies are, because they're the ones who always have something negative to say, who always wants to stir up some type of controversy, who always is seeing things lesser than, right? What I would suggest is that we just ignore them. We just ignore them, because they're never going to go away. However, what I realize is happening is that they are benefiting from those of us who are watching their channel, right? And because I was shocked when I saw, I don't even want to say what the YouTuber's name is, who just started a channel this year and have so many subscribers, so many followers. And it's all because of negativity that he put out on a number of people. You know, we're gravitating to that negativity. Why? Don't you all know what you put out comes right back to you? The negativity that you put out, it's like you're throwing a ball against a wall. You know, you bounce against the wall and it bounces right back to you. The negativity you put out is what you're going to get back in your life. This whole life that we're living is not a dry run for when you die and go to heaven. It's not. This is it. People have the potential to be the nicest, kindest, supporting, positive people under the sun. And at the same time, the reverse can happen, can be the nastiest. We know that from history. People can be things that we can't even imagine. But this is what I'm saying is ignore them. Those people who are putting out good content about Africa, talking about supporting Africa, talking about building up Africa, those of us, the same people who are watching them and supporting them are the same disgusting type of, is the same type of people that's, flocking to watch the other channels that's destroying them, that's trying to destroy them anyways, because they can try as much as they want to try. Unless you give in to it, all they can do is keep trying. So what I'm saying is stop watching their channel. Stop commenting on their channel. You can't even go to their channel and, say, I disagree with you. Just leave them alone. Because if we are not watching them, then they do not have any subscribers. That's the only way I can see of dealing with this situation. I was watching Wada the other day, and he was live talking about, that why can't we get along? Why can't we work together? Why do we need to be so negative all the time with each other? Why can't we love and support each other? And I'm 100% there with him on that. I'm 100% there. But what we have to do, the solution is that we have to ignore those other people. Because if we ourselves are not supporting them, are not over there saying, yes, 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 I really don't like this person, and, so on and so forth, then they don't have any subscribers. Get yourself a life. Get yourself a life. Why do you need to go to other people's channel and talk nastiness? Why? It will not do you any benefit whatsoever. It won't. Trust me, it won't. All you're doing is hurting yourself. The same thing I see happening with African Pickiney. It's a beautiful couple, loving couple, just living their life, just following their dream, just following what the ancestor has called them to do. And they're getting haters everywhere. And I don't want to add to that whole buzz about the negativity. What I really want to just talk about is how I think that we can deal with this. And I think, as I said before, I think what we have to do is just ignore it. Don't talk about it, just ignore it. Because it seems as if when one person comes up with something, whether it's true or whether it's a lie, everybody else makes a video about that same negative thing. And then, I see so many people watching it, and just let it go. Let it go. And this is a new year. This is a year to work on yourself. This is a new beginning. Find your own happiness. I know there is a group of people who definitely is not happy unless is not happy when we are happy. But the fact of the matter, we are not the enemy. There's bigger fish to fry. Trust me, going into the new year with regards to Rona, there's lots of stuff that's going to go on with that. And it's not just about us. It's about a lot of people. A lot of people are going to suffer. We need to focus on things that are productive. We need to focus on making life better for each other. We need to focus on what's going to uplift us as a people. And I don't mean just Black people. I'm talking about all of us. So I hope we can just leave this whole negativity and hating. We can just leave it behind. And if you are one of those people who, just get excitement from that, you just, when you see something horrible about, the Bag family, it makes you drool because it's so wonderful. If you're one of those people, then you need to look in the mirror. There's something wrong. And if you are not those people, you are the other people who is so sick and tired of all of this, try your best to look away. Try your best to ignore it. Well, that's all the ranting I have for today. Have a wonderful day, people. Peace and love. Bye.